Well, Mr. Sprinter is here to pick up his van. We finished it. He had a little bit of a short list of things he wanted either changed, added, or corrected. So we addressed those things. One of them was we were using the dining table as a bed break. It was a bigger dining room table, and it came right up against the bottom of the bed here, so that when you had a hard traffic stop, this bed could not come out because it was against the table. Well, we cut the table to make it a little bit smaller and give it a little more mobility in this area. Easier to work with, and we put it under the bed, so you didn't have to lower it every night when you want to pull the bed forward. So that was another part of the job, was to add bed brakes to my linear bearings on the 80/20 slide system, the sled rails. I got some knurled knobs. You know, I like my knurled knobs. And there's one on each side here. You just tighten them down, and this bed is not going anywhere now during the day. When you want to sleep in it, you loosen them, pull it forward, hit the remote, bed mode. Easy peasy. So we got that done. We installed a Scirocco fan. Really nice product. Very nice little fan. We put that on this space, the bulkhead we have over the dinette seat. And it's tucked away against the bulkhead, and then you pull it out when you want to use it to blow air on them while they're sleeping. Mrs. Sprinter is a very good cook. She loves to cook. And so Alex made an adorable spice rack for her that's up underneath the wall cabinet in the galley. Beautiful. Nice strip light on the leading edge of that galley box. And we also added in our soffit. We had not completed the soffit over the sliding door. So we put that in place. That has a leading edge of 80/20 to carry through the theme of 80/20, running along, mixing in with the wood. We put two hi-hats, two puck lights in there. So the galley is very well lit, evenly lit. What else? What else? You saw the bathroom door, and what we came up with was this is framed in 80/20, 10 series 80/20, full perimeter framing, so it's nice and strong. This is P95 opaque acrylic, and of course these are the cherry stringers that we used throughout the van in certain cases. Beautiful. That turned out really nice. So the bathroom door is done. We hung the cockpit curtain. Mrs. Sprinter bought a beautiful fabric. She did all these curtains. Mrs. Sprinter made all of these cushions, pillows, and curtains. She's a very, very good seamstress. I told her she could work for me anytime. Any cushions I need, she did a really nice job. Really spit spot. Those seams are perfect. Very good. What else? I put in the lower seat base, and I put in the new Alpine swivels. I'm trying out the new lower seat box and an Alpine swivel in a Mercedes Sprinter. I'm lounging out. I got my feet out. This is nice. Oh, and we made a custom cup holder for the dash up front. Sprinters, there's a lot of people that make these aftermarket cup holder trays that click into that little cubby up front, but they suck. They drop down, they droop, they fall out. No good. So we removed the ashtray, just took it out completely with the cigarette lighter. It isn't needed. Very few people smoke anymore. At least they don't. So we took the ashtray out. There's 12-volt outlets in 2 spots, so the cigarette lighter is redundant. And that's what we use. We mounted all the way back in and connected to the chassis of the frame of the van. So Alex and Ron, again, these two are like unbelievable. They're rock stars when it comes to woodwork. They made an adorable custom maple tray with 2 cup holders. It's solid. I wouldn't say you could sit on it, but you get the point. What else? I think that was it. Oh, solar on the roof. How could I forget that? You already know about the 2 solar controllers. So I ran a total of 600 watts of solar, 3 100-watt panels on each side, running parallel to the air conditioner and the max air fan. So each side comes down into its own solar controller. Another project that we hadn't completed or even started by the time they left was to put the solar panels up on the roof. Now we had a bit of a head start because Mr. Sprinter had the roof rails installed at the time he ordered the van, so these are OEM installed factory roof rails. And he also purchased quite a few components and equipment, materials to build this van. So I've got these R&B Components roof rails. They sell them as solar roof rails. They're looks like 1-inch tubing, powder coated. They're very well made. But my question, I went on their site to look around, and maybe if somebody out there in the audience knows, there does not seem to be any provision for clamping anything to these rails. My guess, after scouring their website for some kind of bracket or clamp, is that you need to drill your own holes through this where you need them, which is fine. It's just a little odd. You know, typically if you pay this much money for a bracket, it has additional features and options. You know we like options. He's got the second alternator in place already. We did that on the first go-round. So his battery is just always at 100%, no matter what he does. No worries. Oh, he's got that Wi-Fi Ranger, fancy schmancy Wi-Fi Ranger up on the roof. So I think that's cellular and Wi-Fi extender. So, and you can use it as a hotspot. If he plugs his phone in to this internal router, the whole network in this van can run internet off his phone's hotspot. So he's a gadget guy. Mr. Sprinter's a gadget guy. He likes all that stuff. He's got the four jacks, the hydraulic levelers on this van. You could literally raise the van and change the tire. He's got the airbags, the V&B airbags, self-leveling airbags. This is a killer van. It really is. And he's coming back next year. We're not done. He wants an air compressor. He wants more cabinets, a couple of doodads and gadgets he wants in here. No problem. Bring it back. He's going on another trip. Now they're going to Maine. They're leaving tomorrow morning. Pretty cool. I wish I could get out and travel. Sounds nice.